No, there's two types of philanthropy. There's time, and then there's the philanthropy of money. Some people can give of one, some people can give of the other, but some unique people come along like Jim and Carol Boltz that give generously of both.
They certainly do. Jim sat on our grants committee for a number of years, and he added so much to the committee, and part of what he added was fun. It was always a good time having Jim on the committee.
I do recall it. He did have a sense of dry humor, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. And they are modest about their accomplishments and all they do in the community. In fact, when I asked them or told them that they had been nominated for this award, they didn't want to take it. But I told them they'd been nominated every year since we've had the award. So if it wasn't this year, it was going to be next year or the year after. And thankfully, they agreed to accept.
I'm very happy that Carol and Jim Boltz are the recipients of this year's Footprints Award. I'm most familiar with their dedication to the arts in our community and all they've done to enrich our cultural life. Their good work and their philanthropy is really extensive and most often done quietly without public recognition. They also give very generously of that which is often the very hardest to give, and that's the gift of their time. So Carol and Jim, congratulations, and thank you for all you've done for the Opera House.
I first met Jim and Carol over 20 years ago when Margie and I moved to Fredonia to teach at the college, 1982 that was. And over those 20 years, I've seen Carol play the organ at all sorts of places where we needed an organist. There was Carol. And for the last 10 years in particular, since Bach and Beyond started at the Fredonia Opera House, 10 years of incredibly dedicated service. The Boltzes, both Jim and Carol, have given enormously to us, our festival, and through that to the community too. I don't know of two people who are more generous, more kind, or more giving of their time than Jim and Carol Boltz.
I asked Jim one time, I said, Jim, how did you get involved in all these things? And I said, how did you get involved with Bach and Beyond? He says, well, I was misled on that because I thought that was going to be Bacchus and Beyond. And so I'm living with it now, the way it is. But on the other side of the coin and talking to Carol, I said, Carol, you got involved with all these different things and got involved with the Preservation Society. And she said, I had to do something to save Jim, to preserve him in some way or another. But all kidding aside, the Boltz have been very, very important to the community. And I think if you notice, they never get their picture in the paper. They're reticent about any publicity. They volunteer for all kinds of organizations. They don't wait for people to ask for them to do things. But they do things on their own volition, and they're a very great couple to have in the community.
Jim and Carol Boltz are just stalwart supporters of so many things in campus and are wonderful, warm, generous people, and they've had such a wide impact. It's so appropriate that they be given this award. Carol has played the organ in King Concert Hall, where I'm sitting now, at our high school commencements for Fredonia and Dunkirk for many, many years, and I just think it's so appropriate that they be receiving this recognition from the Community Foundation.
Carol and Jim, congratulations. I was absolutely delighted when Diane called to inform me that you were the recipients of the 2005 Footprints Award. I could not think of anybody better suited for this honor. Carol, your musical talent has supported our activities department as well as strengthening programs that were held in our chapel. Jim, your artistic eye and your ability to capture the most perfect picture on film has enabled us to present ourselves in the best possible light, and for that I am personally thankful. You are willing to help out in any capacity. I even remember a time when you did a duet with one of our residents for Valentine's Day. There isn't anything you wouldn't do for St. Columbans, and we appreciate that. You have made a difference in the quality of life for the residents of St. Columbans on the Lake and for all the people whose lives you have touched. You are truly deserving of this award. Congratulations.